Hello and welcome back to my YouTube tarot channel. My name is Tamika. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your 2020 year ahead tarot spread. I know it's already a couple weeks into the year. I had to take some time from recording and just be able to focus on clients and myself and sort of catch up and also relax a little bit over the holidays. Okay, so getting back into it now, I've already laid out the cards as you can see. I will clarify cards as needed, and at the end of the reading, I will also pull a numerology guidance card for you guys, okay? So just overall, I am feeling really good energy in this reading. There are a couple things you might want to be aware of as the year goes on, but we'll get to that in a second. Coming up first, we have the Hierophant card, okay? This is talking about focusing on your future, okay, in the direction that you're moving forward, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like this could be related to work or business as well as a relationship, all right? I feel like a lot of you Sagittarius, especially coming, I know that we already went in your birthday season, and actually to that point, I'm gonna owe you guys a bonus reading in this reading. So I guess I'll clear the spread at the end and just do a quick little maybe 5-card spread or something for you guys as your belated birthday bonus, okay? This is talking about also your connection to source, okay? So when I see this card, it's talking about really having a clear connection and clear vision in terms of what your life path and purpose is, who are the people that are supposed to be with you on that path, okay? Whether, again, it's a romantic connection or just people that you're supposed to be working with, friends with, involved with, etc. The other thing that I'm drawn to always on this card is the people that are sort of, you can see this man here is like quite large, okay? And for me, this is like the subject of the reading. So in this case, you. And this to me is like the peanut gallery, okay? Other people's outside opinions, okay, judgments, it could be gossiping energy, but I feel like you're rising above that, okay? As well as like, you may have had, you know, friends or coworkers around you who are just kind of like meddlesome or like meddling energy is what I'm feeling. And again, rising above that, figuring out how to move forward. Okay, so not letting any of that outside noise sort of distract you or get you off track of where it is that you're focused on. Okay, super focused here. I love that energy coming out for y'all in January. Okay, it also I was just reminded of the eclipses that we had. So last month in December, we had an eclipse in Capricorn, okay, and then this month we had a full moon eclipse in Cancer, okay, totally eclipsing and clearing out things, people, places in our life that we no longer need, no longer serve us, okay? So what you have coming up here for February, it is the Fool card, okay, taking a leap of faith, starting that fool's journey, okay, taking a risk, understanding that there is no reward without taking a risk, okay? But again, I'm feeling like a lot of newness, okay, as a result of this. It's almost like you've been going through some sort of spiritual awakening or ascension elevation process, okay? And that is putting you forward onto this new path forward here, okay? Again, for a lot of you, could be work and or relationship related. That is what I'm sensing here. For March, you have beautiful energy. This is your card, Sagittarius, the Temperance card. Okay, this is talking about finding that balance of fire and water. Okay, so that's our actions and our emotions. Okay, off of this card, I'm also getting like a work-life balance. Okay, but also I'm feeling a balancing out of energies, masculine and feminine energies. I saw this in the Cancer reading as well. So some of you may have Cancer in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Cancer, okay? So that would be that fire and that water balance. So really balancing out, again, whether that's with yourself and your work-life balance, as well as could be in a relationship as well, okay? Because I'm just seeing there's like 2 cups here on this card that she's sort of pouring the water between the two cups, okay? Again, that's March, all right? For April, you have the 9 of Swords reversed. I love seeing this energy come up reverse because 9 of Swords upright is talking about anxiety, worry, fear, right? Sometimes it's like the up late at night card, not being able to sleep. In the reverse energy, this is saying that you are coming out of that and you're cutting through anything like that. Again, I actually really feel like it's very strongly tied to this Hierophant card and this meddlesome energy that I was feeling here down here before. It's almost like if we sense that we have people around us who may not necessarily be for us, okay? And for those of you for whom this resonates, you know what I mean. When you get rid of that energy, when you're around and in that energy, around people like that, it can cause sort of, worry or anxiety, maybe even not on a, it might sort of be like below the surface or like on a subconscious level. It's like something just doesn't really sit right with you about something or about someone or multiple people, okay? And when you clear that out from your life, you clear away any sort of anxiety or worry that was a result of that kind of energy, okay? Because you were sensing that something was not right, okay? So yeah, I really feel like the first few months for you here, okay, are really just about moving forward, really sort of getting your strength and stability, feeling like you're really in your energy, okay, here. With this 5 of Cups in the reverse in May, this could be 5 of Cups energy is always talking about looking back on things of the past, sort of bemoaning things of the past, again, as it pertains to this meddlesome energy. Perhaps these are, people in your past that you've cut out, okay, and you're really just sort of moving on and getting past that, looking forward, okay, not sort of sitting and wallowing in any kind of sadness or anything. That's what I'm getting here. Now for June, and I think I will clarify this card as well. I think I'm going to clarify the 9 of Swords as well as this 3 of Swords, and we'll see what else we'll want to clarify here at the end of the reading. 3 of Swords, okay, so we know what this card is. It could be heartbreak, betrayal, okay? Sometimes, especially in this deck, the Cosmic Tarot, it looks almost like a funeral to me, okay? So I do want to say that for the month of June, okay, so that would be Gemini Cancer season, there could be something that sort of comes up for you, okay, that might sort of cause these feelings. Could be related to someone from your past, okay? And again, if that's the case, I feel like that's why you've been doing all of this work to really get yourself stable and grounded and really figure out how you're not going to focus on the past and let the past sort of worry you, okay, here with that energy. So I feel like you've sort of been rehearsing for whatever this is, okay, so that you're able to deal with it properly, okay? And for some of you, it might be the passing of some kind of friend or a loved one, in which case, my condolences. I am really sorry, and that's very hard to deal with, but I do feel like this is sort of a forewarning or a foreshadowing, okay, of something like that to come, just to sort of be aware. What you have coming in for you in July is the 3 of Wands reverse, okay? 3 of Wands upright. This is manifestative energy, okay? As above, so below, sort of pulling down, right? I love this card with like the meditation and the lotus flowers here on the bottom. Okay, really manifesting what it is that we want and that we desire, okay? Pulling our desires down from the 5D into our 3D reality and space, okay? With that 3 of Wands reverse, and this actually could be related to this 3 of Swords, okay? Perhaps there's, could be something related to work, or again, some kind of a relationship that ends, okay, in a way that you perhaps didn't anticipate or expect, okay? And so you kind of feel like you're not really getting what you want here, okay? The energy, I actually feel like the summer might be like sort of heavy-ish months for a lot of signs. I was picking this up again in the Cancer reading as well, okay? So just be aware of that. I am feeling like with this card in the reverse, the emphasis here for you is on needing to have patience, okay? And just trusting in the universe, because again, you've spent all that time in the early parts of the year really building yourself up, coming into your energy, balancing out your energy, figuring out, which direction it is that you're going into, okay? And just understand that it's just going to take a little bit more time, okay, here with that. Now, what's coming out next in August is the happiest card in the deck. You have the Sun card, okay? So this is great energy. It's also fire sign Leo energy, okay? So a fellow fire sign like you, and it's actually coming out in the month of August, which also the Leo sort of crosses into that month as well. Starts in July, but ends in the month of August. The Leo astrology season, right? So happiest card on the deck, this is telling me that you will have a happy and fruitful outcome, okay? You will get what it is that you want here, and you will find happiness, okay? in August. All right. So again, just feeling like perhaps a little bit of May, June, and July might be a little bit rough. And by August, I feel like you'll be feeling back sort of on top of it. Okay. With the Princess of Swords in reverse coming out in September. This could be related to, I'm picking up communication with this card, okay, because it is swords energy, which can represent the mind, our logic, as well as communication, okay. I do feel like you could be dealing with an air sign person, okay, so that would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With this card here in the reverse, okay, because with the Princess, we know that this is like nascent, or I'm almost getting like naive or immature, okay, sort of energy here. And so I'm kind of feeling like that energy informs whatever communication that this may be, okay. Perhaps this person is communicating something to you, or perhaps you to them, but I am feeling like there's like a little bit of emotional maturing that can go on here, okay. Could very well be related to this Three of Swords energy, okay, that I was feeling here. And if so, it's almost like perhaps you'll be taking some kind of a break or a step back from whom or whatever this is, okay. And that's sort of confirmed in the next card as well. I think I'll clarify both of these cards as well, okay. With in October, you have the Ace of Wands reverse, okay? That's not moving forward with something. I do also often get like very sort of sexual, lusty energy off of this card sometimes, but again, in the reverse, it's like not moving forward with it, okay? Perhaps this is some kind of romantic interest potentially, but then you realize that, you know, this person has a lot of growing to do to sort of, remember, you're the Hierophant, okay? This person has a lot of growing to do here before they're sort of on your level, okay? The High Priestess, which is the counterpart to the Hierophant, in terms of a romantic connection, is not out here in this reading, at least not yet, okay? So not quite moving forward, all right? Now, what's interesting is that in November, you do have the Two of Cups. So perhaps there is some sort of developments that happen over the preceding couple of months with this person. Perhaps you guys, you know, talk about your relationship and the direction of it, and there's that some movement and growth there, okay? And then you have this Two of Cups soulmate opportunity with this person, okay? Also, this could be someone entirely new. If so, Two of Cups energy often represents water energy, specifically Pisces, but it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? And remember, I did sort of pick up on water energy towards the beginning of your reading, especially with that Temperance card there, the Sagittarius card in the tarot deck, okay? So Two of Cups, obviously, this is like a romantic connection reflected here on the card, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Soulmates come in all varieties. Could be, there actually could be some kind of birth here. I just like vaguely got that energy, but could also be some sort of friendship connection or a business partnership, all right? And the reason that I say it could be a business partnership, sorry, I just get a little weird about the cards here. All right. Is because we have the Three of Pentacles here in December, okay? So this is talking about partnership, collaboration, work, perhaps starting something new here, all right? That's really the energy that I'm picking up on with this card, is that it's specifically pertaining to work. I feel like there may be something new that you sort of start ideating around during this year, but it's really going to kick off in the month of December, okay, 2020. All right, so let's clarify some of these cards for y'all, okay? Whoa, hold on. So I literally, in the last reading I just gave, hold on, I was saying how one of the cards I had, or sorry, before I was like laying out the card spread in the Cancer reading that I just did, how the Six of Cups was flipped upright in my deck, even though I put them all back, like literally I put them all back. And here for you guys, which I didn't even notice, so it happened, must have happened maybe while I was shuffling, and originally the Hermit card here is the one that's flipped up. As you can see, all the other cards are face down. This one is flipped up in the middle of the deck. So I'm gonna put it back the right way, but to me, this is saying this is really a year to focus on you, okay? And to make sure that you're getting a lot of time for meditation and contemplation here, okay? As far as a water sign coming back into your life, it could be someone from your past. I just saw that energy quickly with the Moon card as well as the Six of Cups. And again, I am getting some sort of vague energy around some sort of pregnancy of some sort, okay? So I think the first three cards are pretty clear. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords reversed. Clarify the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, so we have the World card here coming up in the reverse as well, okay? It's interesting because we were just talking about the Hermit card, and the World card is, both the Hermit and the World card are Virgo energy, okay? Earth energy, grounded energy, okay? I feel like this is talking about a new cycle of development here for you, but I feel like, again, it's like, I feel like the year is sort of a progression up to that, and that it doesn't really take off until like later in the year, November, December. This is also collective energy that I've been picking up on, right? For a lot of people that's the case, that it's really a huge year of like personal growth and development. And then by the end of 2020, things are really moving, okay, either in your relationship or in work. So yeah, with that Nine of Swords here, I do feel like it could also be like to the point about the Hierophant and like the peanut gallery, okay, this meddlesome meddler energy that I'm feeling. And I picked this up in the Cancer reading as well that I just did. So again, you might be dealing with a Cancer, okay, or have Cancer prominently in your birth chart, that, you know, other people see that this cycle is coming in for you, and, you know, that they're trying to sort of create confusion or blockages or delays around this, okay? But again, I feel like you're really cutting through any of that nonsense and not allowing that to happen. But I do feel like you're going to need to have patience in terms of this world cycle coming in, okay? Clarify the Five of Cups reverse. Five of Cups reverse. Clarify the Five of Cups reverse. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords coming up in the upright. Six of Swords, that can be talking about moving, okay, literal movement. Perhaps you'll be moving in or around the month of May, or perhaps traveling as well, okay? I do also want to point out, right, so the Nine of Swords energy, again, I'm feeling like an external energy trying to cause worry, fear, delays, that kind of thing. If you notice, we then have the Six of Swords, okay, here in May, followed by that Three of Swords in June, and the 6 and the 3 together, to me, that is the Nine of Swords. So again, I feel like this could be related to these individuals, outside influences, really low vibe energy is what I'm feeling off of this in the Hierophant card, okay? I feel like they're going to be trying to make you feel like this Three of Swords to kind of throw you off, all right? All right, so now let's clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, all right? So Five of Swords energy, interesting, lots of Swords energy coming in here, which again is air energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? For you guys in particular, I am feeling like it's a message of staying out of your head, okay? Not overthinking things, okay? Overthinking what other people do, what other people say, not worrying about that, okay? Just trusting in your own direction, your own vision, and in the support and guidance of the universe, all right? With that Five of Swords energy there, this is talking about needing to surrender, okay? So two things. One, if it's outside influences or people trying to cause you hurt, pain, betrayal, don't retaliate, okay? Understand that they will get their just due and their karma accordingly, and that is not for you to worry about. If this is related to, let's say someone, you know, is gravely injured or passes away, okay? Understanding that, you know, there's always a larger plan in place and that we can't really worry about those things, okay? So I know that that's much easier said than done. Obviously, honor your feelings and you know, you can grieve accordingly or whatever the case may be, but really knowing that you have to sort of surrender yourself to the will and the happenings of the universe here, okay? And again, if it's outside people, not bothering yourself with you know, retaliation in any way, okay? Just continue. What is that saying? The best form of revenge is no revenge, or, you know, something just doing better. I don't know. I'm kind of messing it up, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to give the cards one more shuffle. And then we're going to clarify this Three of Wands reversed. Okay, yeah. So you have the Two of Swords reversed here, okay? Two of Swords always talks about needing to make a decision based off of your intuition here, okay? I'm again picking up on air energy, which is Aquarian energy, okay? But yeah, not sort of overthinking any sort of decision or making a decision based off of what you sort of see or observe in your 3D environment, but really paying attention to what your intuition and to what your heart is saying here, okay? And again, there's the message of needing to have patience. So I would say if you are making any kind of decisions over the summer in the month of July, you know, don't rush give yourself all the time that you're allotted to make that decision, all right? That's the energy that I'm sensing. Clarify the Princess of Swords reverse. So we have your card coming up, which is or another card of yours, right? The Nine of Wands. This can be Sagittarius energy. Lots of overlaps here with the Cancer reading, so you may want to go and check that out, okay? Again, with these 5 wands here in the back, I feel like this is moving past, okay? Really, what's the phrase that I used? Picking and choosing your battles, okay? Not engaging in lower vibrational disagreements, arguments, fights, nothing like that, okay? I feel like other people are sort of trying to bring you back into a past dynamic or a past energy, but you're gonna have to really push forward, okay? Because you're working on building something quite significant here in terms of a commitment or some sort of development. Again, it could be work or relationship, and for a lot of you, it's actually both, okay? So that's coming out with the Princess of Swords, okay? Again, I feel like there's another party here involved where there is some emotional maturing that needs to go on. That's the energy that I keep getting. The thing is, unless this person sort of steps up to the plate, what I'm seeing here with that Ace of Wands and Nine of Wands, it's like this is a very burdensome energy, okay? You know, like when people are emotionally immature and can't meet us at our level, it takes a lot of work to try to engage with that person, okay? Those of you for whom this resonates, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's clarify the Ace of Wands, and that will be the last tarot card in this reading. This reading is going a little longer than I would have hoped. Whoops. Okay, yeah, so like I said, we actually have the Prince and the Princess of Swords here, okay? It's choosing not to move forward with something. I really feel like if you engage with whatever this energy or person is, it actually brings you down to their level, like what I was just saying here, okay? So, and there's that 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck coming up here, okay? So again, just keep your nose clean, keep your head above that, okay? Keep yourself above, rise above. That was the message that we got at the beginning here, and stay focused on where it is that you're going, okay? Because you know where you're going. Your intuition is speaking to y'all very clearly. I'm getting that very strongly. And fire signs, you guys are very intuitive, okay? So, and what's coming up here as I cut the numerology deck, the number 2, patience, which I talked about, okay? So continue to have patience with yourself. Again, with regard to decisions that you're making, don't rush yourself into any decisions that you're making. Even with, you know, lower vibrational energies or people, continue to have patience and compassion with them as well. Just do not engage, okay? That's what I'm sort of hearing or getting. Do not engage. Do not engage, okay? Because I'm seeing the number 5 change here at the bottom. You guys are in a significant period of growth and change. That's, again, going to be the energy of this year for you, largely Hermit energy, but by the end of the year, you'll see you'll be on a much different path, okay, moving forward, okay? You're also in a period of healing, okay? So, Spirit, what are the messages? What are the numerology messages for the sign of Sagittarius? New beginnings. I love that. Okay. New beginnings. I'm going to read from the book. Okay. I'll read from the book a little as well as the affirmation, all right? So this card indicates a time of new beginnings where there will be plenty of opportunities to create a fresh start. These opportunities play a very important part in catapulting you to where you need to be, so it's in your best interest to follow them wherever they may lead. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to find the inner strength and courage to step into the unknown, to feel the fear and do it anyway. Oh my gosh, I love that. And one of my Sagittarius friends tells me that a lot. I love that this just came up. Okay. And do it anyway, to feel the fear and do it anyway and create a brand new life. That's what I was saying. By the end of the year, you're going to feel like you have a new life. Okay. New opportunities may present themselves in the area of relationships, home, or career. Okay. We did see moving, new work. And like I said, there are definitely some developments going on here relationship wise. There might be a chance to move, study, or travel, or embark on an exciting new endeavor. Regardless, you must pay attention to the signs and seize the moment when it arises. When you're open to new beginnings, the universe will send you the next logical step to take. And the affirmation here says, I embrace new beginnings and make my dreams come true. Okay, so I've been writing down affirmations and posting them just to like my mirrors or walls, whatever, doors, so that when I see them in the morning or before I go to bed at night, I just repeat those affirmations out loud to myself. So that may be something that you want to try here. All right, Sagittarius. So that's been your reading for 2020. If you like this reading, please, as always, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also hit the notifications button if you want to be alerted when I post new videos. I also offer this reading as a personal reading. Okay, if you want to book with me on my website, you can book a year ahead spread for yourself or any other number of readings that I offer on my website. So be sure to check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. I will see y'all in the next reading. Bye.